I hadn't been to my grandparents' cabin since I was like 10. But I just started this new job and the first month was brutal, you know? So I was like, screw it, I'm gonna drive up to the woods for the weekend, clear my head. I didn't tell anyone where I was going, which at the time felt like freedom. By midnight, it felt like the dumbest thing I'd ever done. Okay, so the cabin had been in my family forever. My grandparents used to take me there every summer. Fishing, campfires, all that. After they died, it just sat empty. Nobody wanted to deal with it. I got there around 4. Place looked way smaller than I remembered. Quieter too. Like the woods had grown in closer since I was a kid. There was this old woodshed out back. Door was shut tight, latch all rusted over. Looked like nobody had touched it in years. I dropped my stuff and decided to hit this trail behind the cabin before it got dark. Easy loop, like 40 minutes. Used to do it with my grandpa. About 20 minutes in, I heard voices through the trees. 2 people maybe, having a conversation. I walked a bit further and looked. It was one guy, just standing there off the path, wearing this nasty torn jacket, no gear, nothing, talking to himself, or to the trees. I couldn't tell. I greeted him, just being polite. Hey, how's it going? He turned around and looked at me with this empty expression, like he wasn't there at all. Not a word, just an empty gaze. I was like, okay, rural area, people are weird, whatever. So I just kept walking. I got back, made a sandwich, cracked a beer, trying to relax, I was eating and I looked out the back window. Old habit. I used to watch deer come out at dusk from that exact spot when I was a kid. That's when I saw him. A figure standing at the edge of the woods. Same ragged jacket. Just standing there. Staring at the cabin. I stepped back from the window, heart in my throat. Told myself it was a coincidence. Same guy, just passing through. Means nothing. I looked again a few moments later. He was gone. I checked both doors, locked. Told myself I was being paranoid. I sat down, finished my sandwich, kept one eye on that window the whole time. 10 minutes passed. Nothing. I started to feel stupid. So I stood up, grabbed my plate, and walked to the sink. That's when I heard it. The front door handle. A slow turn. Metal grinding against metal. Then resistance. The lock holding. Then again, slow and steady. I froze, plate still in my hand, water still running in the sink. A few moments passed. Then the back door. This time it wasn't patient. The handle jerked down hard a few times, the whole door rattling in its frame, someone throwing their weight against it. I scrambled over and threw my weight against it, both hands braced against the frame, my whole body shaking. Then silence. I stayed there, listening. A few minutes passed. Nothing. I checked my phone. No signal. Nobody knew I was here. I didn't tell my parents, didn't tell anyone. Great idea, Ryan, you dumbass. I pushed off the door, walked to the counter, picked up the kitchen knife and just stood there, listening to the silence. I heard a noise coming from the side. I looked through the window. The woodshed door was just hanging open, swinging slow in the wind. It hadn't been open when I arrived. I remembered that clearly. Then it hit me. My grandpa's axe. He always kept it in that shed. I hadn't thought about it until that moment. Didn't even cross my mind. Then I heard footsteps. slow, coming around the side of the cabin. I stood there, knife in my hand, staring at that door, realizing that nobody knew where I was, except the person who talked to the trees. And he was coming for me.